Nintendo just unveiled 2 new games in the Pokémon series, Pokémon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That made me realize that I'm starting to get old. I started playing Pokémon games when I was like 6 years old. I remember I was a fan. I was watching the cartoon every day after school. I had many trading cards. I even had the Pokémon music album on cassette. Do you guys even know what a cassette is? In the first gen games of Pokémon, which is Pokémon Blue and Red, there was a rumor about a weird Pokémon named MissingNo. Apparently this Pokémon was a virus left in the game and it would corrupt your game if you saw it or captured it. At the time, I cared so much about my Pokémon that there was no way I'd ever attempt to catch him, yet alone see him. But today, I have a mission to accomplish. I have a VG Mindblow to complete. So, let's solve the mystery of MissingNo. To get MissingNo to appear, you need to head to Viridian City and talk to the old man who wants to show you how to catch a Pokemon. Usually you'd hit no because no one wants to see that, everyone knows how to catch a Pokemon. But for the sake of this experiment, we're going to say yes. The old man is going to show us how to catch a Weedle. Then, without moving, we're going to fly to the Cinnabar Islands. Once there, we just have to head to the right and surf on the line that separates the sea and the land. You see, meeting Pokemon when surfing is not anything new. However, meeting this kind of Pokemon can be startling at first. There's 2 different glitch Pokemon that can be caught, MissingNo and this weird name containing an M. Yeah, we're just going to call him M. You can catch both MissingNo and M and add them to your party. However, catching M will not work on the first time. Instead, you're going to have to catch it a second time, but you'll receive a free Ditto. Yeah! What's even weirder is that once you have met either M or MissingNo, any item that is found on the 6th slot of your backpack will be multiplied. You will actually have 128 more of that item. Pretty useful for Master Balls and rare candies. Catching MissingNo or M will corrupt some of the data in your game. Some of the Pokemon you will battle will have weird corrupted sprites, and your Pokemon League Hall of Fame will be completely broken. So, as rumors suggested, it is kinda dangerous to capture this glitch Pokemon, but not that much. So now that we know what MissingNo is and what happens when you catch him, we need an explanation of what the heck is actually going on. According to an official statement by Nintendo, MissingNo is a programming glitch and can corrupt your game data. Nintendo actually suggests that if your game is corrupted, you should either release MissingNo or you're gonna have to completely delete your game and start over. Ouch. But you know what? Screw the official Nintendo statement, here's a better explanation. When you watch the old man in Viridian City catch the Weedle, the game puts your player name into the slot that is usually allocated for wild Pokemon. Since you cannot catch any Pokemon in towns, it wasn't that much of a risk to do that. The thing is, the tile separating the ground and the water on the shore of Cinnabar Islands is still part of the town, yet wild Pokemon encounters can occur, causing the weird encounters with Pokemon with levels over 100, with MissingNo and with M. The Pokemon you meet, as well as their levels, will be determined by the letters you have in your name, especially the 2nd, 4th, and 6th letter of the player's name. We have to calculate this using the numerical equivalent, such as A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, D equals 4, and so on. We have then to add 127 for uppercase letters or 159 for lowercase letters. Confused? Well, you should listen in your math class, but let me go with an example. My player name is Nicobbq, so the Pokemon levels would be determined by the letter I, O, and B. In this case, I equals 9, O equals 15, B equals 2. So then we add 159 to those numbers. The game also inserts an invisible character to design the end of name, which has a value of 80. So this means the possible levels of Pokémon I would encounter are 168, 174, 161, and 80. The Pokémons that can appear is determined by the first, third, fifth, and seventh letter of the player's name. A complete list of which Pokémon you will encounter is available online, but just for the sake of having a complete example here, N corresponds to Electrode, C corresponds to MissingNo, B also corresponds to MissingNo, and Q corresponds to Charmander. So, in that case, I can either catch MissingNo, Charmander, or Electrode, and their level is gonna be either 168, 174, 161, or 80. The fact that everything is based on your player's name explains why not everyone has the same glitches and effects when attempting the MissingNo glitch. Isn't that pretty mind-blowing? What is your favorite video game mind-blowing moment? Share it in the comment section down below and it might be used in a future episode. For the time being, if you don't want to miss any VG Mindblows, click the subscribe button, and if you want to see more VG Mindblows, click here or there. Thanks for watching and see you next time.